We're good, go.
Yay.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Triple balls.
To the D-A-N-C-E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sing to the B-E-A-T, get ready to ignite. You were such a BYT, catching all the lights. Just easy as ABC, that's how you make it right.
Alright, Grugonim is Hammerknell's movement-intensive fight. But it's not just your standard stand-out-of-fire fight. You actually have to be able to tell the difference between two very short casts and react immediately, and you can't move too early or risk wiping the raid. The first cast you have to watch out for is called Rampant Decay. As soon as this starts casting, the raid runs through the boss. However, if Grugonim's target moves before the cast starts, the acid will actually drop mid-path and kill the entire raid. The second cast you need to watch out for, which he uses after 50%, is called Corrosive Bile. This is actually the exact opposite of the first cast. No one can move until this cast finishes. Once it does finish, the entire raid strafes towards the boss along with the tank. So essentially everyone in the raid needs to be able to quickly tell the difference between these two casts and react immediately. These casts will come between 3 necrotic breaths during his ground phase. After his ground phase, Grugonim will go immune, do a knockback, and then go underground. The tank should run into the raid before the knockback happens. While Grugonim is underground, everyone is supposed to run away from the boss, since Grugonim will kill you if you get too close. But the fun part is that if you run too far ahead, Grugonim will charge you and then kill the entire raid. So you kind of need to stutter step a few steps ahead of the boss the entire time. Thankfully, these movement mechanics are actually the easy mechanics of the fight, which you'll probably get in a few pulls. The hard part of this fight is actually handling the small ant adds. If these ants are killed near someone, they provide a very important DPS buff. These buffs actually stack and are pretty significant, but they risk falling off if ants aren't killed frequently enough. The ants also hit quite hard and can't be tanked by DPS. So the true difficulty of this fight is managing these adds properly, especially if a 2-tank strategy is used. For raid comp, you can either run 2 tanks and swap each time the debuff wears out, or you can run 3 tanks and swap after each phase. The tank debuff simply lowers maximum health, which is the red bar you can see in raid frames. For healers, there will be a spike of raid damage during the knockback and during the idle phases. At 50% and 10%, Grugonim will go invulnerable again, and spawn idols around the arena that need to be killed. These idols will debuff the entire raid's maximum health, so it's really important to run around and kill these ASAP. Since speed here is super important, DPS should leave an idol at low HP and run to the next idol to let dots finish it off. That's essentially the fight though. Once everyone has seen the movement mechanics, the fight simply becomes a management of the ant DPS buff. Find a good way to handle this, and Grugonim will be dead in no time.
We're not Supermans, we like to reach the top, we can't find a word.
we like to reach the top, but we're not made of gold or soul. It's full of drums, we're not Supermans. We like to reach the top, we can't find a word to say. We like it to control us. We're not Supermans. We like to reach the top, but we're not made of gold or soul. It's full of drums, we're not Supermans. We like to reach the top, we can't find a word to say. We like it to control us. We're not Supermans. We like to reach the top, but we're not made of gold or soul. It's full of drums, we're not Supermans. We like to reach the top, we can't find a word to say. We like it to control us.
Get, okay, Ramen, you're finishing it out.
Yep.
Go for,
We don't have it for another 20 seconds.
disrupt the first breath.
You ready? Okay.
Bile. Go now.
Gotta rotate. I
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
Breath.
No, we gotta do it. Stack tight.
Flare.
Decay
Go
through.
through.
Burn them.
Last breath here.
Are we all gonna die? I hope not.
Try to finish it. Disruption, knockback.
Not all of us.
No, burn.
194k.
We can't burn. We
When he
gotta
pops
just
going.
kite. We gotta
when he
kite. We
pops
gotta
up.
kite.
Clear vent.
Just keep it together.
Cover 'em.
He already is. Just burn.
Fuck. Burn him.
30k,
30k, we got it.
20k,
Good job,
15.
good job,
Hey,
good
job.
job. Yeah, look at all those achievements. Holy shit.
Boom! Boom!
That's how many people that weren't here for this?
Boom! Boom!
Jesus Christ.
That was 7 new people.
I wasn't here.